We are going to start with the first pillar of healthy life, that is food from today. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Doctor.
Namaste, namaste.
So,
Can we start?
today, Doctor, yeah, just I want to give a short intro about you.
Yeah, please.
Today, a special habit tip by Dr. Raghuveer, brother, on food, the 7 pillars of healthy lifestyle. Dr. Raghuveer, brother, is an Ayurveda physician at Wellness by Heartfulness at Kana Shantivanam. Specializing in holistic healing, he offers personalized Ayurvedic care by blending classical wisdom with modern lifestyle practices to restore balance and well-being. Over to you,
Thank
brother.
you, brother. Yes, brother. Thank you. So I'm quickly going to share some slides so that you can capture few things like what is important for your daily needs. Like most of the things we know, but we don't know how to implement in our life. So I am going to tell today is like from morning to evening, what how should be our routine and what should be the food we have to follow and what are the right methods. So is my screen visible, brother?
Yes, brother, the screen is visible.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to start with the first pillar of healthy life, that is food from today. So please ask this question for yourself. So we eat 3 times a day, right? Every day food. But have you ever asked, is my food going to help me in healing the cell, healing the tissue, right? Arming me slowly. My food is helping in healing or harming. So I'm eating a food which will make me energetic or just to fill my stomach. Most of the times, what will happen by just seeing the time we eat, but whether my body is required or not, will not think at all. So we have to ask always three questions for ourselves: when to eat, what to eat, and how much to eat. These are the very must questions we have to ask for our mind. So when to eat, right? So morning 6 o'clock. So most of the people, what they would do, since they are suffering with constipation issue, they think that drinking 1 liter of water will provide all the solutions, but it is a wrong concept according to me. Because like around 7:30, 8 o'clock, you will be taking a dinner, and morning around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you will be taking a breakfast. That 12 hours of gap causes like the agni will be very in the peak. So when you drink 1 liter of water in the morning, you are going to completely off the agni. So whatever you are going to eat in that day will not be digested 100%. So again, this constipation issues, the indigestion, the acidity will keep on happening. So the first tip what I'm going to tell you is, please avoid drinking 1 liter or half liter of water in the morning. Just take one glass of water, that is around 250 to 300 ml, that too warm water, not hot water or not normal water. Just take that water so that toxins will be rushed out. Then after that 6 o'clock, again you will be starting with yoga, asanas, pranayama. The brother has explained you already. And after that, all your malamutra visarjan after morning, fresh up. Then around 8:30 should be the breakfast time. So we should never skip the breakfast. So you can skip the lunch or you can skip the dinner if your body don't requires, but don't ever skip the breakfast. There is a intermittent fasting concept going on in the world. I will tell you in upcoming screen what is real intermittent fasting means. So our breakfast should contain the quality and the quantity wise both. So it should be a proteinaceous, freshly cooked food, not by taking from the refrigeration again. And around 11 o'clock, you will have a refreshing drink. When I say it is a refreshing drink, you can have a tea or coffee at that time. I'm not completely telling to avoid that. See, we should have a combination of both. Around 1 o'clock, you will be taking the lunch. So around 4 o'clock, again, the rehydrating drink. So around from 12 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the pitta will be more. Means Agni, the body will have a predominance of Agni, that is Agni Mahabhuta. So at that time, whatever like body will get dehydrated in the that 12 to 2 o'clock peak time. So around 3 to 4 o'clock, we should have a rehydrating thing. At that time, taking a tea and coffee is, according to me, is a crime. So at that time, you have to go with the drinks, liquid drinks, or best is lemon, buttermilk, or a lemon juices. So it is a very stable drink what we can have, so that we can dehydrate the body. Around 7:30 should be the last peak time to have a dinner. After that, if you are outside or if you are on a duty, if you are not able to take around the dinner at 7:30 p.m., according to me, you can skip it. You can skip the dinner, but don't take after 7:30, because your agni is going to become low. After whatever you eat will not be digested completely. So again, which will add up, like it will not get digested, so it will get stored in the body. The toxins will generate, our metabolism will go low. So what to eat? So the nature gives whatever it is required according to the like climates. So eat locally and seasonally. Example, we get some watermelon in the summer, right? In sesame in winter. And mango, yes, of course, it is ushna vira, but we get it in the summer. But it is very good for the health. But what the mistake we do is keeping it in the refrigeration. I will talk regarding this refrigeration. It is a very good topic in upcoming slides. And please include all the six tastes: madura, amla, lavana, katu, tikta, kashaya. According to me, we should have the food should contain all these six tastes: sweet, sour, salty, pungent, bitter, and astringent, so that our body requires all these six rasas to nourish our cells and tissues. And we, like, what we can eat is anything that is freshly cooked we can eat. So there are three types according on the gunas. There are three types of food again: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Sattvic food is like fresh and seasonal, as I said. Whatever which is available freshly, organic, we are telling right nowadays. You can eat anything. There are some concepts or some researchers which says that we have to avoid dairy products. According to me, the dairy product which is available freshly can be consumed. If that amrutam is like the if the poison is also getting naturally, it will not impact our body. But if amrutam is also getting adulterated, then of course it is nowhere making any changes in the body, right? It brings clarity and calmness. Rajasic food is like we can take it, but it should be in a very less quantity, like sauce, spicy items, fried items, right? And tamasik ahara is like again the stale food, refrigerated food. We'll make the curries, we'll keep in the refrigeration. Again, we'll eat it and re-eat it and eat it. Those are the mistakes what we are doing nowadays. How much to eat? So always we have to take like our if our hunger is 100%, then we have to take only 50% of the food. Then 25% can be a liquid. It can be a water, or it can be a like we'll have usually after lunch and dinner we usually will have cup of buttermilk. That is also fine. That is also included in water. So 25% should be empty, so that it will be keep on rotating. So we travel, we sit a lot of time, right? For that, we need some space in the stomach. So don't always fill your tummy with 100%. There are two types of food. One is good and one is not so good. I'm not telling it is bad, but it's not so good. So good food is freshly home prepared, seasonal, and which is very simple. Like fresh fruits, vegetables, millets, ragi, jawar, homemade ghee, I'm telling, dal, rice, buttermilk, or herbal teas. Everything is fine. So not so good is again chips, biscuits, soft drinks, reheated food. Again, I was telling the refrigeration process. Deep fried snacks every day, refrigerated fermented food, especially what we keep nowadays, dosa batter and idli batter in the refrigeration, right? What this really the fermented food contains? It contains a good bacteria, that is probiotic, which is very good for our gut, right? But what we do when we kept in the refrigeration, we are going to neutralize or kill the good bacteria what are present in that fermented food. So we are eating the dead bacteria. Just think that instead of benefiting our gut, it is damaging our gut. Okay, please stop taking the refrigerated fermented products, especially dosa batter, idli batter. Along with that, the curd also contain the fermented probiotics. But when we eat it, which is refrigerated, we are going to have no benefits. Instead, it is harming your health, Nowadays, most of the people who are suffering with diabetes, hypertension, I can tell 50% of your diabetes is because of refrigeration. If you avoid refrigeration, you are going to solve 50% of the solutions. Then 50% with yoga, asanas, pranayama, and dinacharya, we are going to completely reverse the diabetes or metabolic issues like acidity, PCODs, obesities, hypertension, whatever it may be. And again, the concept comes like lemon, water, and honey, right? In the morning, we usually take one glass of warm water with lemon and honey. Lemon should never be mixed with hot water. So always think that we should never take cold items, we should never take hot items. It should be warm. So according to the body nature, body temperature, we have to take the food. So when we mix this lemon, the citric juice into that hot water, it will become citric acid. In turn, it will cause the acidity and burning sensations. And honey, though honeybee is not so educated that it will collect only the nectar from good flowers. It will collect from all the flowers. It may be a good flower or it may be a poisonous flower. So it will collect the nectar and it will prepare the honey. So when we are going to add this honey into the hot water, it is going to start the reaction. So when this honey get starting reaction, the real nature of the nectar which has came from the flower, if it is a poisonous flower, then it will become very harmful for your body. So we should never mix lemon, hot water, and honey. Golden tips for healthy eating. So we have to eat slowly and peacefully. Don't eat while watching TV or phone because the absence of mind will not fulfill the needs of your body. So absence of mind again, like usually I will give a small idea. When we are sitting in a theater for 2 hours or 1.5 hour until the interval, will not be like will not feel thirst, will not feel the urge to go for urination and all. Why? Because of absence of mind with the body. So we will be completely concentrating on a screen. So when they say interval, usually we'll feel like to go and have a popcorn and go for washroom, right? That again, the mind is again getting the alignment with the body. So please don't watch movies like or chit chat. Please concentrate on your plate and eat. Chew properly. Digestion starts in the mouth. 28 times to 32 times we have to chew. Usually, how many teeth you are having? That if somebody who don't have teeth, don't scold me. But like, please, how many teeth you are having? That many times you have to scold me. Don't drink too much water just before or after the meals. So usually for obese people, we advise to take the half liter of water just before the food because we have to alter their agni. So the digestive fire, Jatar Agni will have two works, Deepana and Pachana. Deepana means we have to fill the appetite normally, and Pachana means whatever we eat should be digested 100% so that it will be reabsorbed by the body. So if you like obese people drink water before the food, their agni is going to alter so that they will not feel much hunger. So if they don't eat much, they will lose the weight. This is a concept what is running in the society, but it is a wrong concept. Please don't drink the water. Even though if you are eating one roti also should be digested. Otherwise, then no use. If you are eating 10 rotis also, it should be digested. So if somebody who don't have good agni, if they eat only one roti also, they will store it in the body. So weight will keep on putting up. So we have to concentrate always on the Jatragni. Eat dinner preferably around 7 to 7:30, as I said earlier, and use all the six tests, as I said earlier. Avoid mixing wrong things. Like most of the times, there is a concept of incompatible foods. Viruddhahara, we tell in Ayurveda. So we should not mix usually the curd and banana or milk or citric items. Usually, when the lemon is added into the milk, it will get spoiled. So we should never combine this. And one more point to add this is lemon water and honey concept. Please remember what to include in your daily diet. One spoon of ghee daily. When like now, just now I was telling regarding how to increase your Jataragni, right? With the first bite of morning breakfast, whatever you eat, idli, dosa, or upma, pongal, whatever you eat, with the first bite, make sure that you will mix the ghee and eat one spoon of cow ghee. So it is going to increase your Jataragni. So whatever you are eating will be digested 100%. So no point of acidity, gastritis, or acid reflux. Okay, and it is not going to give a result within 1 or 2 days. The practicing this for 30 to 60 days will 100% increase your metabolism. And always we have to have one bowl of fruits daily. So green leafy vegetables, we have to have a mixture of all the green leafy vegetables. What is and the spices like turmeric, jeera, and dhania. So again, instead of taking a lemon water and honey, make sure that you take 2 spoons of jeera. soak it in 500 ml of water. In the morning, you just boil it until it becomes 250 ml. So that 250 ml, you just filter that jeera out and drink that water. Same with the dhani also. Same with like turmeric, you can take 1 glass of hot water and add 1 to 2 pinch of turmeric and just gargle, then drink. Eat according to the weather. In winter, usually like we usually take some dry fruits and all, right? That jaggery also we take more. According to the season, we have to eat. In summer, eat cooling foods like buttermilk, watermelon, and etc. And your biggest meal should be around 12 to 2. The reason I said, right, the agni will be very in the peak. So whatever you eat at that time, it can be a quality wise or it can be a quantity wise. You will be easily to digest. If you really want to have some junks because you will have some cravings, better to have it in this time. So whatever you eat will be digested and it will be evacuated easily from the body. So give your stomach rest. Fast once in a week with fruits or light meals. There is a intermittent concept, as I said. Like I said, next screen I am going to discuss this. This intermittent fasting, the what is the real intermittent fasting is 14 to 16 hours of continuous fasting with completely consciousness. So taking early dinner and morning late lunch, breakfast is not going to give a solution because almost 8 to 9 hours we are subconsciously sleeping. At that time, no toxins are released in the body. This is the concept actually. So morning 6 to evening night 8 p.m. 14 hours of fasting, continuous fasting. It should be done once in a week or like once in a 15 days, twice in a month, I can tell. For 14 hours of continuous fasting. But in that 14 hours of continuous fasting, make sure that you drink 5 to 6 liters of water per day. So that the toxins, whatever they are releasing in the body, will be evacuated out and is not restored back in the body. So that is a concept of real intermittent fasting. That's what the mean of Ekadashi. A final, like what are the takeaways for the home is food affects not just your body but also mind and mood, also the soul. So we have to take a food not only to treat your body but also treat your mind, soul and mind. Always say no to the refrigerated food because like I want to stress this point especially. Refrigeration. Please don't eat anything which is kept in the refrigeration. Once the food is processed, please don't store it in the refrigeration. The fruits or vegetables can be kept sometimes, but not the processed foods. Water is equally important for digestion and absorption. So, body is made up of 72% of the liquid. So, make sure that you will drink 3 to 4 liters of water. For that, I can tell you simple formula 15 50. Every 15 minutes you drink 50 ml of water, which will add around 3 to 4 liters of water per day for sure. Right food keep diseases away. As you know, like if you have a good organic food, you can keep all the diseases away. You don't need to have a fancy superfoods, but have a simple food which has been said by our grandma. So mom, grandma, they used to tell us properly, but we never follow that, especially this generation. So thank you. See, always the food should contain the color of a rainbow colors. It should be like everything it should include. The healthy plate should have a rainbow colors. Then it is a real healthy food. And most important thing for all upcoming 7 pillars, please remember alignment and moderation is a key for a healthy life. Alignment, mind, body, and soul alignment, and moderation. Whatever you take, it should be in a limitation. So if you take poison too much, also it will become. If you take nectar too much, also it will become poison. And if you take daily 1 to 2 ml of poison, also it will become nectar for sure. So always this moderation and alignment are the key for a healthy life. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor. It's a wonderful session for us. Lot of takeaways to implement in our life. Thank you so much, everybody. If you have any questions, you can please, get back to via WhatsApp because we are in time is 10 minutes
Yes, yes,
extra we
yes.
took because we need to give a tip for you that you can implement in your life. So we need little more time because 1 hour is not enough for the yoga asanas, pranayama, and the healthy tip. So if you have any doctors, please you can, if you have any doubts, you can please get back to through WhatsApp. We will discuss with Dr. Raghuveer and we will get back to you. Okay.
Yes, sure, sure. We are here to help you. Please take care.
Thank you. Thank you.